Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
And for those listeners at home, I apologize.
Yes.
In advance. But you can't party without the cleric. Physician, heal thyself.
Where are we, by the way? Okay, so where we left off, do we have any clue what we want to name this group, by the way?
Not the humans?
Yeah, apparently you all have a version of being human.
Dead.
Just not vanilla.
We're dead. We use poisonous gases. And we poisoned their asses. I hope one it was dead. Sorry.
It's okay.
000000001.
Completely acceptable.
0000001. Sorry.
Okay. So we still don't have a clue what we want to name the group.
No, not yet.
Okay. It'll come to us. Okay, so for everybody listening at home, let's go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jim. I'm the storyteller / game master / dungeon master / guy who keeps talking.
/ cutie patootie.
Aww.
I am Kellie. I play Brisenbane Anvilsprark, the dwarf cleric of the god Cord.
I am Zalaris. I'm also Talia. I play Zalaris, the half-elf rogue pretending to be a bard. And yeah, apparently I'm the one who has to talk because
You're dumb on that.
we're not social. Not very. Well, that brings us to moi. I'm Andee, and I am playing a tiefling fighter gladiator named Glory.
I'm Anaia, and I'm playing Mikesy, and she's a druid rock gnome who's a tinkerer, and she's a conundrum, and don't just I don't know anymore.
You're awesome. Just say that.
And our mage is doing stuff for her.
Yes, she for the Baron. She's handling things because
Doing some research.
Magical research.
Yeah.
It's all about the magical research.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so last we left off.
That's what I like about divine magic. My nose isn't stuck in a book.
Well, last we left off, you guys had gone out to find where the missing people and missing items were. You found out there's kobolds afoot. There were some injuries. There was some captives.
What a coincidence. They are about a foot.
Just kidding.
This from the dwarf.
Hey, I'm taller than the rock gnome.
And you guys brought him back for interrogation, and you found out that there's secretly a bunch of kobolds that are worshipping some thing, giving pink skins to it.
It's kobolds. That means it's a dragon.
Okay, since I'm not pink, does that mean I'm exempt?
More of a chartreuse.
Okay, I have a question.
You need some lotion because you're ashy.
Because we have an idea of where the dragon is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go running off and let's go. No, we're not going to go kill the dragon. Like the freaking kobold almost murdered us, so I'm not looking forward to going against the dragon. So I want to do some research first. So first off, hi. How much do you know about dragons? Just
in general. They are not nice things. I don't like them.
Do you know anything about gray dragons?
Knowledge.
I would
Do
say
you have
it's
a
die
knowledge
roll.
skill?
The knowledge skill?
Yeah.
Skills.
Knowledge survival, knowledge arcana.
I have. I don't know
History,
what you're talking
Over here in your skills section.
skills.
about. Skills. Okay.
History, Arcana, Nature. Could be Nature.
Yeah, it could be nature.
Uh,
You tell me how that skill will work.
You are a
We'll roll
druid
the dice
after
and
all.
see.
Nature looks like, and survival are pretty high up there.
Okay,
I don't know what that
so
means,
so
but-
You'd use
So-
Nature.
Nature.
would probably be your best one.
Okay.
So what exactly question are you asking the druid about dragons?
Well, I want to know if she's ever heard of a gray dragon, because I've only heard of, like, the metallics and the not metallics, but I've never heard of a gray.
Let's find out if my character knows what that is.
Where's my magic 8 ball? I have that app.
No. She does not know.
Okay.
It's a 3.
Gray dragon? No.
All
There's no
right.
such thing as a gray dragon.
Okay. I want to look around. I'm going to ask around, see if
Hold
there are any rangers or anything like that, because they're... Oh, you're going to...
I'm going to do Dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering.
Yes, because I'm wondering, well, I mean, actually it's history, but I get an extra plus
Don't
for...
you roll with advantage? Or
Yeah,
you
whatever.
double your proficiency bonus?
Yes, so,
She's doing the dwarven thing.
which is survival, right, for Dungeoneering?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay,
I got back to my
I got a whopping 9!
Gray dragons of unusual size? Never heard of them.
I don't believe they exist.
After some... I'm going to look for an outside source, because after our last debacle, I just want a second opinion at this point, or third
Who's in a
opinion.
debacle?
Fourth,
Fifth.
I
fifth,
live.
sixth, whatever. I want to see if there are any rangers about, because generally rangers know about nature. So I'm going to look for any rangers, see if anybody knows, look for somebody who knows anything about dragons.
Well,
Go ahead and
that
give
bar?
me either a streetwise or a perception.
What was the name of that bar?
The inn?
The inn, yeah.
Streetwise, I don't think I have streetwise.
That would be weird for you.
Yeah, when I have time, I'm going to freaking up my perception shit. Okay. So, I rolled a d10, right? Or
D20.
d20,
Yep.
sorry.
okay.
Two. No, nobody.
You get pointed over to, yeah. Samuel over there is a ranger, and there's basically this town drunk who says for the price of a flagon of ale, I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. So you're at least willing to buy some booze.
I'm going to be able to give him free booze because I'm like at the bar and I'm
Okay.
performing.
You-
So
you-
I'll wait right here. I'm just going to get some free booze. I'm not spending money on this motherfucker. And yeah, so I bring him some free booze.
And he will half drink his booze. Greys, you say? The gray dragons are the biggest of them all. But then they turn real small. And they burrow like worms and grab you from underneath.
I don't think that's true.
You don't by chance have insight, do you?
Not
really. As a matter of fact, I do.
Are you going with her to the bar?
Yeah,
I
Okay.
kind of.
I'm a dwarf. Holy water.
Oh,
But I didn't really roll it, I just dropped it.
go ahead and roll it.
Ooh,
Hey,
seven.
no, that's a 9 again. I just have no luck with dragons.
Or with the flagons.
Like with the dragons.
So he basically gives you this rundown that gray dragons are both big, they're both small, they fly and they burrow. Pretty much you get a feeling like you've been told more malarkey than fact.
I didn't have to pay for it, so. I
But
won't
on the
go through
plus
that.
side, now that you are at the bar,
Mhm.
you do notice that there's a very interesting character at the bar. What does this very interesting new arrival look like?
Well, she is rather imposing and muscular. She has long teal blue hair and violet
horns.
She looks like a dragon person. I don't know.
And silver eyes. And ashy purplish skin. With a tail.
Okay. She kind of looks like a dragon person, so maybe she might know. I don't know.
She's actually tiefling.
Do I know what it
Like
is?
the
You would know it. It's
I
like
know.
it's
Oh, it's a demon.
yeah,
Looks
very,
like a demon.
very demonic looking.
Natalia doesn't know a lot about races, so
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll pull it
But
out.
we will all find pictures of tieflings for you. But this moment brought to you by demon lords who have sex with humans.
This is a tiefling.
Oh. Okay, so alright.
I can see it upside down. All of you have books.
I don't.
Of course.
Here.
I don't travel without my player's handbook.
Yeah, when I met up with these two and I was like, I think I want to play. It was at the other Tucson Games and Gadgets, so I was like,
I'll just buy a book.
I'm like, hey, D&D's got free rules online. I'll send you those. And then she's like, no, I want all the options.
I enjoy playing one tiefling.
Hmm? So she's a very strong-looking tiefling.
Let's see here.
got a warhammer on my back.
In my head. Shield. Meat shield. Yes. Alright, I go up and introduce myself. You seem new around here. My name is Zolaris. I'm the bard here. Or at this tavern. I play music. How are you today? I'm sorry. I'm much more poetic usually.
Yes.
Fine, I'm Glory. Nice to meet you.
What are you doing around these parts?
Looking for work?
How do you feel about kobolds and dragons?
Kobolds, not so tough. Dragons, a little too tough.
Well, this town currently has a kobold problem that's
It's an
worshipping-
infestation.
infestation that's possibly feeding people to a gray dragon.
Sounds like a problem.
Yeah. We could definitely use someone who is skilled in killing things to maybe join up with us.
Don't forget, Baron did offer you a cash reward.
And there is a cash reward.
Got her dagger.
But, no.
I'm in.
I already have inspiration, but I'm gonna go up to her. Like, up to your knee. Okay, to the waist. But I'm gonna stare up at you. And just stare into your eyes. Because I would stare down at hell now without flinching. I already got one.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like sizing you up. She'll do.
I have a feeling I'm
All right.
this time.
I just looked down at you. Hi.
Yeah, she'll do.
Anyways. How do I have to do this? Damn it. Alright, so this is me just talking out loud, not
Out of character.
Out of character. So we got our meat shield.
Yeah.
Sorry. God, what do we need to fight a dragon?
You need more information.
Yeah, I know.
You have to go and find more information.
I
in the
know.
hall.
I'm just gonna keep looking around, and I'm gonna hear any. All right, so I want to look because I do the rumors, gossip
Mhm.
thing. I want to hear if anything. Like, I'm gonna plant the rumor of gray dragon, and see how that comes back around to me.
First, when you start to plant the rumor, you notice, of course, the rumor starts spreading through the pub, people coming in, people going. Mostly people leaving to go tie up their horses and get their cattle and their things and their animals and turtle their homesteads.
Yeah.
Because, oh my God, did you hear? Did you hear? There's a gray dragon that burnt down this homestead over here. I don't even know what a gray dragon is, but it burnt down the homestead.
Okay.
So basically, the rumor mills are starting a very panicky environment.
Well, yeah, but I need the information, so I would rather. And also, what if it does come and eat people? Because I know shit about a gray dragon. So I would rather people run away and be safe than stay around and be dragon food.
On the plus side, one of the Baron's, go-to guards comes into the pub and like calms down one of the panicky people, and he says, "No, the Baron has gotten his friends and allies to handle the dragon." He does kind of a double take when he realizes you guys are at the bar. I thought you all took off to go take care of the kobold problem.
Well, we are. We need information first, because we would not like to walk into a trap. So...
And he goes back to his drink.
Okay.
Forewarned is forearmed.
But you definitely get the idea that you're not going to get the information you're looking for
Here. Okay.
So you guys need some information on dragons, I see.
Yeah.
Is there a library anywhere in town?
at the Baron's place.
Let's go to the Baron's place.
Oh.
Because I would rather information. Yeah.
Okay, so when you go back to the Baron's place, of course, you know, our great wizard will start researching this for you, because that must be what she's doing since she's not here.
Yeah.
She will research the Grey Dragon for you,
Mm-hmm.
and would someone like to roll a d20 for her?
Mm-hmm. 2.
I
We're
say
not
she gets
doing well.
advantage.
I think she needs to research further, which explains why she's not going to head out right now with you. But she does provide you a scroll that when you activate this scroll, she'll be able to teleport to your location.
Okay.
Ah.
Her father made this magical scroll for her, so when she rejoins us, she can rejoin you.
Okay. Okay.
But she will be researching this and give us more information when she's here. Until then, the only thing we can do is try to stem the tide of danger and find out where the kobold infestation is there.
Okay. Can I just also maybe just quick see if there's a book on dragons in the library?
Okay.
There's got to be a library. So who's curating this
Her
library?
father, who's out of town.
Do you have a book on dragons? Come on.
Give me a perception.
I would have thought that she'd have advantage given it's her own library.
So, I'm not with you.
Okay, where are you at?
My friends who
Your
have
friend,
the pawn
he's
shop.
grieving that
But-
his son was kidnapped. And he
I thought
wants...
he was kidnapped.
No, his son was
His son
kidnapped.
was kidnapped, yeah.
He wishes you would hurry up and go rescue his son. They could be sacrificed
Oh,
any
he
day.
has
Oh my
a pawn
god.
shop, people.
Yeah.
Is there something there, maybe?
No, it's mostly local
Okay.
things. It's not like, you know, we'll sell a
Alright.
pawn shop.
All right.
Apparently the fates seem to say the only way to learn further will be to get your feet dirty.
Okay.
Well played, though.
I'm just bad at this. So.
No,
The dice
the
gods say
dice
no.
are saying
No,
no.
it's saving the good rolls.
All right.
Help that.
The
All right,
dice
let's
gods
just
have
go.
said no.
Let's just go.
So our dear wizard will research this forward, and I will make sure she has some information for you when she joins you.
Okay.
Yay.
So is it just the two of you?
No, there's a third. Well, there's the wizard, but she's busy, and then we got a druid somewhere
In town.
in town. Got to find her. It's like hurting a cat. Let's go find her.
Ironically enough, she'll be able to turn into a cat.
Okay, so you guys are going to town to find her at the spot
And
where you
then-
think you
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, I think we've heard you mention the pawn shop.
quite a few times.
So
I
yes.
we're
just
gonna
wanted
go-
to get his account on that. What happened to his kid?
All he knows is his son was out picking peaches, and you know there's a couple farmers that have groves, and he thinks that while he was out picking peaches, he may have been pinched.
Okay.
He doesn't know for sure. He's horribly worried. Would you please let me know what the Baron's doing about the disappearing people? Because I've now heard there's like 4 people missing, including my son.
Mm-hmm.
And there's even a sad woman just blowing in her handkerchief that must be
What time of day is it?
It's early in the morning. 'Cause
Okay,
remember,
good.
last night you guys stopped to take a rest.
I know. I just wanted to make sure that like we're not gonna be caught in the middle of the night. Really, yeah.
Since,
Okay.
by the way, Andee, just to fill you in, most of these things are happening at night.
Because they don't like the sun.
But
Right.
good thing, all of us have dark vision.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
And all the humans are like, it's dark. I'm scared of the dark.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Antisocial druid over there.
Who likes apparently one human and one human only.
Okay.
If we- yeah,
So you guys are going to head out in the direction that that you've all pretty much come to a conclusion is you have to go?
Yeah, the valley that all of a sudden appeared when all
After
this
the
crap
earthquake.
happened.
The crevasse.
That's where we're gonna go.
Am I
And,
back with you guys now?
Yeah.
So,
well, we went to go get you.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go get you, then go there.
Okay.
All of a sudden you
You
turn
must
around.
be the druid.
Horns.
You turn around, and there's this big, shadow.
Yeah, but not dragon horns, it's demon horns.
I go
Demon
with
horns.
Horns.
It's even worse because it's the best of the demon-human hybrid sexiness.
Aw, yeah.
And then you see the tail.
Almost prehensile.
Nature.
No wonder.
You're supposed to be the druid. I'm Glory. Nice to meet you.
Tail.
Is that what you actually say? Alright,
Okay, so you guys are back together, minus the wizard who's doing research for you guys.
so we're gonna go and try and find this thing. Please don't wander off.
No promises.
You wander off.
I won't wander off too far.
Do I need a leash?
No.
Okay.
There's safety in numbers.
Don't
I will
make me
keep you
turn
in
the
sight.
search party around, alright? We're already here.
Well, you're still in
We
town.
haven't
You
left
headed yet.
anything.
We're gonna. But don't make me turn back. Turn back quick. How
And all of a sudden, there's a ding ding at the door. Or somebody walks up and says, "Everyone, go home and hide your things. There's a flock of grey dragons attacking." And he comes leaving. This is how these rumors spread.
Oh,
Are
well.
they pigeons? What are they?
Go out and look. Is it like is it a pigeon that people think are great?
No, it's
There's nothing out there?
just people being
The
very,
sky's
very
falling.
sensitive.
The sky
Oh,
is
yeah.
falling.
Okay. Oh well.
Rumors have been started.
Oh well.
These things happen.
Acceptable damage.
And the stories will be you took out a flock of grey dragons.
Yeah, but think what the song will be actual.
I guess. Alright, let's go.
Okay, so thankfully, to our druid's masterful nature skills, you guys planned your course to Beeline. Remember last time I had you roll the dice? She plotted you an amazing course to get to this location.
Okay.
So you get to, you crest over this hill and you literally see the forest stretched out before you.
Mm-hmm.
Except there's something very strange because where it looks like the tree lines are nice forest, there's actually a huge swathing valley cracked into the forest. Some trees at the top are like toppled over and destroyed. Some at the bottom are toppled and destroyed. But it looks like it used to be perfectly level forest area that's now collapsed in on itself.
I would like to roll my dwarven expertise on that to see if it's natural.
Okay.
14.
14?
I'm sorry, no, double.
Double.
So it's 16.
16? It definitely looks like, from your fine dwarven engineering eyes, it looks like either an intentional collapse of something underneath the ground or an accidental collapse. Like, say, like a level of something just dropped.
Not like a normal earthquake.
It doesn't look like a normal tectonic shift type of crack. It's just more of looks like something just went and plooped down like the souffle.
That's what you get when you don't have dwarven architects. Engineering.
In nature.
This is not nature. This is not natural. I'm telling ya, it's not natural. And this is the shoddy work you get because you don't hire dwarven engineers.
Well, this is probably shoddy work you get when it's kobolds digging a hole. So,
Vermin.
anyway, let's look around.
Okay,
Let's
so you
get
guys
this over with.
are going to head, which is obviously you're noticing that there's many little tiny paths because, of course, kobolds are small,
Mm-hmm.
so they live smaller trails than the normal humanoids would. But there's many paths that sort of congeal into one little well-used path going to this valley up to something on the other end.
Okay.
Are you guys going to follow the obviously laid path before you?
Perception.
You, by all means, perception's a good choice. That is a good call.
Nope.
A 1 on perception.
I forget what you add for perception.
It's going to be your wisdom. Right?
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
I got a
wisdom.
17.
Oh.
And I got a 7.
Well, the dwarf, the
I
druid should definitely
got-
add a squirrel, a raccoon, and a possum to the animals she's
Yay!
seeing because she's too busy pointing out animal
I got
wildlife.
11.
An 11?
Squirrel.
Okay. With your 11, you definitely see that this well-used path has got clawed footmarks.
Mm-hmm.
And our fighter here with her 17 notices that up ahead it goes up a little more into the path behind some boulders, and then it looks like it disappears to a crack in the collapsed earth. There's a well-shaped crack that's there.
There's a height thing happening here.
What do you mean height?
I see little things
Oh,
slightly more.
Exactly, by racial height.
Squirrel.
Is that something that I could fit into?
You think you could easily squeeze it?
I mean, I'm only 5'9".
Yeah.
Like,
You're human shaped. Yeah, you could squeeze into it.
all right.
Thankfully, it doesn't seem to be a small race-sized hole, which, for those who know kobolds, have the horror stories of kobold hives being full of tiny holes, tiny tubes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to continue on the path?
I believe the entrance is over this way.
All
Do
right.
you want to proceed?
So in what order are you guys taking this path?
Well,
As you see before
I'm
you on the
being
map...
firmly in the middle. Well, being in the middle might suck too.
I'll be
I'm
on the front.
Behind this one.
I've worked enough hunts that I know in the middle sucks.
And just to help set the visual, what does each of you look like as you're marching down the trail?
Maybe
So your armor, weapons, so that way your teammate knows what you look like.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll start. No, I just mostly have leather armor, and got my loot on my back, and I got a bow and stabby knives.
Bow and stabby knives.
I'm in chainmail, and I have a shield with a corn symbol on it, and I have a warhammer. I have red hair that is red except in braids, except for one part where it's white, and right there starts a scar that goes down my face.
Alright. I am also in chainmail. And I also carry a warhammer. But I also carry a little plethora of things on my belts. I have a whip. I have a dagger. And I have a crossbow.
Hi. I have leather armor and a little maple leaf in my hair. And
A what in your hair?
a maple leaf. I have like normal tinkering tools, stuff like that, or herbology stuff. I have a pan flute. I have a dagger somewhere. In here. No, I had a like a. Where?
Weapons are in the middle right here.
Oh,
Scimitar.
and a staff.
And if you want to take a picture of your character, she can make you one pretty one like that. Okay, so what was the order you guys are coming up the hill?
I'll go first.
The second.
Did you pick out a mini by the way?
Say again?
Do you have a mini?
It was right
Yeah,
here.
I had
Somebody
it. I'm
just
sorry.
took it.
I'm sorry.
I just saw the halfling next to your mini. So this is the path. So you guys could be around here when you're doing a little switchback that's going up to the opening.
Really?
Yes.
By the
I'm
way,
last.
for the record, you're coming this way.
Oh.
So
Reverse
opposite
that.
of what you guys got going. There you go.
Thanks a lot.
So as you guys are coming up the path, are you guys taking any precautions? Are you being sneaky?
Yes.
I don't we will attempt.
You or the
We're
cleric?
tempting.
I'm near the end, so I'm totally gonna sneak.
I am being cautious and aware, but I don't sneak.
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
Now remember,
I
there's
got
a
us.
disadvantage for
No,
sneaking.
I'm not, because I have proficiency. I'm a straight roll.
No,
I'm
you still
thinking
have
it's the map.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Even with
Stealth?
I'm gonna
proficiency.
try
Yeah.
here, see what happens.
It's part of the armor.
Are we
Yeah,
doing
chainmail
stealth?
gives you a disadvantage to
Yeah.
stealth.
No, but because of my background, it gives me. Let's see, hold it. There was something to do with my armor that I got that I didn't get a deficit.
Okay. Well, the warrior right in front of you isn't stealthing because she's wearing the same type of armor. She's just clinking along.
Is
Yeah.
I'm just
is
being
stealth.
careful.
Mhm. Yeah. You can roll stealth. As this, did the rogue stealth?
Can I use my freaking inspiration?
It's the freaking
Well, you want to use your inspiration before you roll, but you can go ahead and try rolling again.
Okay. I'm not gonna roll on this. This
unnatural
seems to be
20.
14
Okay. So
It is
you-
this.
plus
It is
wait,
this.
14
Dex,
plus
right?
plus one
Yep,
of my
plus
stealth,
dex.
which is spot 19.
Okay, so 19. Oh yeah, you are being very quiet as you're cringing at every step that the
Yeah.
fighter and the dwarf are taking.
I've been cringing this entire campaign
Because you can practically hear the.
but they're in front of me,
yeah.
and so things will probably attack them.
Shiny.
Mhm.
And
I don't know
they're
how to
shiny.
stealth. I
If you
don't.
want
That's
quiet,
fine.
hire an elf.
Unnatural 20. For stealth,
Okay, so you guys are coming up to the little switchback here. You know what seems to be your destination is right here. You
Help.
saw the crack in the wall.
I'm good with it.
Okay, so you guys are just walking past.
I'm perceiving.
I'm
Yeah.
sneaking.
Give me a
I'm
perception.
sneaking.
Natural 20! Yes!
Woo!
It is.
I get a 15.
Okay, so what did you guys get?
I have no idea. Let me do that.
Nothing escapes my steely green
7
gaze.
plus, what are we doing?
Perception?
7.
Too busy
Alright.
being sneaky.
I'm too busy.
Well, when I make
16.
as much noise as I
Okay.
do, I gotta be perceptive.
So, as you guys are starting to come around
Yeah,
this
first roll.
bend,
Back up. We're backing up.
yep, you're backing up. The gnome with her steely sense of mechanisms, and the dwarf with her steely sense of stonework, realize that in those rocks, there's something manufactured into them.
This one or that one?
These giant boulders over
See,
there.
normally the thief is in the front checking for traps.
I know. This thief. You don't know I'm a thief. You just think I'm a bard. God damn it. That was meta. I know. That's why I'm at the front.
Unfortunately, since you're at the lead,
I'm at the lead.
yeah, I know. That was why my eyes went snap. You did not see it in time.
Reaction?
Will an unnatural 20 hit your armor class?
I am imagining I have a AC of you add your
The armor
plus your dex.
Uh-huh.
So it's a 18.
18. It will hit. As all of a sudden, as the dwarf is about
I
to
got you
shout
back.
out a call of
Literal
warning, and the gnome is about to scream a call of warning, a dart comes flinging out of the stone. For 6 points of damage, it hits you just under the arm,
Ow!
sneaking
Jesus.
past your armor. It's this little dragon head-shaped stone dart.
What's your hit points at?
6 now. Did half
She's
my
strong.
hit points.
It was a strong booby trap, but the rest of the group knows that there's a booby trap there.
So we avoid it.
Are you telling the fighter to stop? Because you sensed there was more than one.
Yeah.
Oh, I stopped as soon as I got in.
Okay, so all of a sudden our fighter's standing there still. You sense that there's a total of 2 dart traps in those rocks.
By a natural 20, damn straight I do.
Yes, you do, and you can see the other one is set and ready to go off any second.
I'm gonna pick up a rock
Okay,
and toss it at it.
okay,
I'm gonna drop to the ground.
okay. So you drop as she throws the stone with her natural 20. You don't have to
I'm
roll it. I'll give you that natural 20. She throws the stone, it twings the dart, and it goes flying over your head safely.
There's still one more.
Well, no. One is it hit her.
Oh, okay, so there's only 2. I thought
Yeah.
there was.
Jim, I'm missing my cards for magic.
Oh, let me get your druid codes. Okay, so as I'm getting the druid cards, are you guys going to discuss anything?
I'm gonna heal her.
Ow! Mother of balls!
It's the one you don't see coming.
So, at what point can I really need to raise my fucking perception. It's so bad.
That's how you raise it's your wisdom, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I need to raise that.
Those are the druid cards.
See, this is how D&D is different than WoD. You don't just raise the stat. You know?
Yep.
No, you have to wait till you get to a certain level, and then you have the option to use.
Okay.
You can increase your stats at that point.
Yeah, so
I
level
used-
4, level 8.
Healing word. So
Okay.
you actually get. What was my spell modifier?
And you notice the worst part is whoever set these traps set them to go off at medium-sized creatures.
Well, it also means that they're expecting people,
Mm-hmm.
which is not good.
Wow, okay.
Mine aren't here.
Yours aren't there?
Well, I will keep looking for you then. Spellcasting ability.
Was that a Coke Zero?
That was
Yeah.
a good 0.
Do they have more, do you think?
Oh yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
So the ability
The
modifier.
sodas are when you step out the door right there on the little mini
Tiny
fridge.
little mini fridge.
Gee, I don't have my ability spell ability modifier on here. Is it the same as the attack modifier?
Your spell ability modifier is your wisdom, so plus
Okay,
2.
+2. Alright, well, when she gets back, she gets 6 points back.
Just like that, you're like, it
'Cause
never
I-
happened.
Except for I used one of my spells.
I need to get a magical item 3 of my fucking wisdom.
There. I have one
I
healing spell
chose them
left.
poorly when I put these stats down.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, you're still good at what you're good at.
You made wisdom your dump stat?
Hmm?
Did you make wisdom your dump stat?
No, I made Constitution my don't stat because I'm supposed to run away. Bravely ran away.
Brave, brave, struggle.
Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta talk to her and ask her about something.
So those are the higher level spells. You found the code 0.
You're welcome. So what length here of your character?
Middle of the back.
Go back.
Sexy.
Longer than my real hair.
See, Anaea's spot's pretty.
Here you go, maybe that's that. That actually
Yes.
looks like it's, you want to
There.
give me back the other stack? You know, put that so
Can
that
I just like put these in the tiny little envelope that Judi gave me? Or no? No, no.
tiny little envelope. What do you mean?
She gave me one. Yes, no, no, yes.
In case one of my other druids need.
Yes.
I think you're the only druid that uses the cards though.
Yeah, because I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, the cards do make things a lot easier. Okay, so cleric healed you back for 6 points by now.
Yeah.
Oh, by the graces, thank you.
Okay, so you guys gonna head forward?
Let's get below the because you said that it's pretty much looks like it's going out
It was
after.
aimed to go for medium-sized creatures.
So
Okay.
let's get shorter.
So small-sized creatures, it would have went right over your halfling friend's head.
Okay,
So
so
hit me in the
I guess
head.
down
It
on
would
all
still
fours.
hit you because you are a medium.
I guess down on all fours in case there's more. What do y'all think?
To the ground?
Well, you probably would be fine.
It's like, I
Am I
am
gonna
not
be in
crawling
front
for
now?
any kobold.
No.
The bard is saying we need to crawl for safety, and it sounds like no one wants to get on their hands and knees.
I am
I
just
don't
going
need
to
to.
walk slower and be more careful.
Okay.
Nature wills
All
it.
right.
Nature wills it.
I guess nature wills it.
I won't be debasing myself for any kobold.
Pretty sure she's a chaos theory person over here.
Am I? Hold on.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember. Is
She's-
it?
she's-
Just like
she's a tinkering rock gnome who's a druid. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's all about chaos.
Yeah, but if you read her background and her flaws and stuff, she's not the friendliest person.
Let's put it this way: her character is like survival fittest, bitches.
Life
You
is
die,
like-
you die.
Life is like the seasons, in constant change. We must change with it, and if you have to be killed, oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. I guess I'll come back to town with all your cash.
Good thing you get yourself a heal.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so go ahead and give me perceptions. You're coming up to this crack in the side of the wall.
Freaking crack.
The crack.
11.
I got a 16.
15 plus perception.
Yep, plus perception.
19.
19.
You have a high wisdom?
Although, if I'm...
Yeah.
I just got a 9.
Ooh! I just
No,
rolled a
I
natural
mean, I
20
have a
for whatever
plus
I was doing.
4
Oh,
in
Jesus
perception.
Christ.
Oh.
But my wisdom's there.
I had a question for you on
What
that.
you got?
For the skills little timeout thingy.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't sure, like, when you take the skill, is there any additional bonus for having the skill?
So when you take the skill, you get your proficiency bonus plus your stat bonus.
Okay,
So
what is
first
your
level
proficiency
is
bonus?
plus 2 to anything, any
Okay.
saving throws or any skills that you have.
Okay.
So if it said like your saving throws are Constitution and Strength, which I think they are for you,
Uh-huh.
that means it's you have Constitution and Strength plus 2 to whatever your
All
stat
right.
gives you. Yeah, anything that you buy the skill for, or anything that you're proficient in. Now they made it easier to just proficiencies. Since you're proficient in it, you're plus whatever the generic proficiency bonus is, which is like +2 every 3 levels. So it's like +2, then +3, then +4.
Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. And now because if I just base it off of my ability points, that I had skills with no bonuses, and I was like, what the fuck is the point of that?
Yeah.
So I just hadn't read it.
It's worth it to put the points in skills for stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys come up, you see the ominous little hole's got some blocks and things knocked down in front of it. Oddly enough, when you look inside from what you saw where your piercing vision is looking into the darkness, you see masonry.
So it's worked.
Yeah, it's not raw natural stone. It's actually milled stone. Quarried stone. So so go ahead and, just for giggles, since I rolled a natural 20 for myself, go ahead and roll initiative.
That's with the regular, right?
Yeah, a d20 plus your dex.
16.
14.
20.
Nice.
I don't want to go first. Oh no.
You can hold your action.
She's like, no, you guys go in the hole first.
No, I'd probably go in the hole first to be honest.
You're like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Get out of here, coming through.
Hole for the fist. Hole for the fist. Okay, so who's so you guys are coming up pretty much in this order, especially after the whole dark fiasco.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So going first is going to be Mikesy.
Hi.
Hi. So what are you gonna do? As you guys are approaching the hole?
Well, there's metal in it, right? Is that what...
No, it's masonry. It's masonry, so it looks like bricks inside, like stone blocks.
Like someone made this hole purposely.
Well, I'll give you. It kind of looks like it cracked, and you're seeing like a broken building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're shoddy masonry.
AKA non-dwarven masonry.
Exactly. If it's not dwarven, it's crap.
At least until the dwarf might get closer and inspect it.
I don't know, sensing things, maybe?
Well, perception. That's what we rolled, was perception.
And that's what just happened? Okay.
Yep. That you see, the obvious. This is where they've been coming and going from.
Oh, okay, so there's nothing else to see? Because, I did roll kind of high.
You did roll kind of high.
Yeah.
You think the coast is clear. You had a very good perception roll on there, and you believe the path is clear.
Okay, I guess
Are you gonna go
cautiously? Yeah, I'm going in the hole first.
Okay.
Now, I promised I wouldn't. I promised I wouldn't wander.
Jump in the line.
But,
yeah. You roll. You got initiative first. So you
I
probably
mean,
move before I
if you
do.
want, you could just say, I hold my action for the rest of the party to move forward, then I'll follow behind them. So basically, you're staying at the back bigger. You could do that.
sure, because I do have heals and other things.
Okay.
Because that means that you can also react to whatever happens.
Yeah, because I have this amazing.
Yeah.
So, Anvilsprark, what are you doing? You gonna wait till the tiefling starts going first? It's amazing how scared you guys are just because I rolled a natural 20 They're like, great, we get shaped walking through the door, we died. Go
Pretty much.
roll up new adventures at town to go get our bodies.
No, let's not waste that.
I'm going to use my.
This is where in-character and out-of-character knowledge is amazing.
I know.
Ooh.
What are you rolling for before you
For the dungeoneering, basically.
Oh, dungeoneering. Okay, you're going to peer deeper into the chasm
Yeah.
about the masonry because that got your attention.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we got a 14 on the book edge, unless you want to call that an edge and re-roll it.
It gives me an 18, so I'll keep it.
Okay, you'll keep the 18. You look in there, and immediately you feel this lump in your throat that you should have probably quit knocking the masonry because it looks distinctly dwarven to you.
Yeah, well, we didn't.
Now, you're probably not going to tell your teammates this after you've been knocking these shoddy craftsmanship because it's not dwarven. But you notice a mason's mark on there, and it's distinctly a dwarven mark. And it's a mark that's only like 120, 30 years old. It's not that. It should not be this trashed.
It's like, wait a minute here, something's not right.
And are you waiting for the tiefling to go further for any movement?
Well, that typically is my role.
Okay.
What's not right?
As the fighter immediately stops. What?
This looks like dwarven masonry,
Didn't you say this was crap?
but it's been tampered with.
Okay. All the dwarves that I've ever seen don't do anything like that. But maybe that's because they were forced to. I don't know. So I'm going to go forward.
You're going to go forward? Are you taking your full 30?
Cautiously, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so how far do I go?
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh, we're talking
25.
Wait, which way are we? Are we going this way?
This is
This is where we go.
Oh, okay.
Kelly's.
I lost. I lost.
25.
Yeah,
I still get my
Right.
movement, so I would
There you
go
go.
up.
Okay, so now everyone that was holding their actions, finishing their actions, are moving up.
I'm sorry, I'm the slowest. Jesus Christ, don't
No,
put me in the
actually,
front.
you're not the slowest.
And it's now our
yes.
bard's turn.
Oh, I'm
I'm slower.
literally okay. So are you still back here?
No, I would
Well,
have taken my
they're
movement.
basically using their hold action
And-
to just creep along behind you.
I am literally human meat shields, and hopefully they'll go after the small thing behind me. That's basically my concern right now. Is not to get shanked in the back by something.
Or in the armpit.
That's it.
And as soon as you guys move up, you think what?
I think there's something.
You think there's something there?
There's always something there.
I'm at the ready, FYI.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
for
after
the
the
record,
dark,
I wanted to double check. Does anyone speak Draconic in the group? As I'm looking at the druid.
Nope.
I thought-
Wait,
Yeah,
it depends. People, I don't know.
You said no, but
No, I don't know because I
The
have
bottom-
a special thing here that says something that's not what you just said.
Sylvan
Sylvan,
language.
that's not draconic.
No,
And then you had like
but
2
then-
more to pick that you didn't
I
write
did-
down yet.
I would no. She did
She
know.
did-
She
she
did
did
know
pick
because in the
Draconic.
last game
She
Yeah, 'cause
translated
she's
for the
translated
dragon.
for the kobold.
she just needs to write it down because she didn't write it down last time.
Yeah,
What
so
is
you
it?
speak draconic.
Draconic.
Spell it.
Draconic.
Wow, no. Slower.
Draconic.
So to the rest of your ears, you hear this growly sound of yeep yah. All of a sudden, to the druid, you hear "Kill the pinkskins." As all of a sudden, 2 kobolds pop out of hiding, and 2 more kobolds pop out of hiding.
Rule of ninjas, that means the minions.
And they're going to start flinging their slings because they were in hiding.
There's
Natural
slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
So, relay, right? I just hit ground, things like that. Just tell them. what
Oh,
they
yeah,
said.
you can say, kobolds are attacking because obviously they see these kobolds pop out with their weapons going because they basically are deciding to go last with we attack the first pinkskins to come to open it.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Are soliloquies free actions?
Soliloquies? I will give you that as a free action.
I would like to intimidate the shit out of them and say,
Point of clarification, that's
Yes.
not a soliloquy. Okay, a soliloquy is an internal monologue.
oh, I thought you could, I've always used it as in, like, you can talk.
Nope.
No?
A soliloquy
Okay.
is
Well,
an
you
internal
can
Can I-
speak, but for natural intimidation, that's a skill check, which
Okay.
takes an action. So you can
Okay.
do that next round.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Unfortunately, this is the opposite of a cool surprise ambush.
Right.
For them, it is, though.
Yeah, for them it is. So
Sorry,
the first
theater
one,
degree.
No, it's fine. That's just always what we called it in my other group. So
This guy, he's going to sling the big, tall tiefling he sees first in the order. Ooh, 14's a good roll. Too bad they're out in daylight and rolling a disadvantage.
ooh,
Will a 9 hit you
no.
as stone goes skipping over your head? This one is going to do the same thing. Unfortunately, they're squinting their eyes. They're looking like Mr. Magoo squinting in those eyes.
Ooh!
I think that's probably going to be 2 rolls. Will a 5 hit you?
No.
Then this
Don't
one,
sound so sad.
this one is going to go for the dwarf. Ooh. Ooh! Will a 17 hit you?
No.
All of a sudden, the dwarf pulls up her shield just in time for her eyes to be looking over, and a stone to go punk off the shield. And this one is also going to go for the dwarf.
No.
Will a 6 hit you?
No.
And a second stone goes punk off her shield. As all of a sudden, you start to hear panicky sounds come from these kobolds.
You
Wow.
want to take the ones on the right? I'll take the ones on the left. Or you take those, I'll take these. I'm like, which are your left one?
Sure.
Okay, so now to the top of the order.
Oh, actually.
Hi. Do we roll initiative each time, or is
Well,
it
no,
just
we've
first thing?
got initiative. So
Okay.
oddly enough, the kobolds had higher initiative, but they were waiting in ambush.
So they gave up there.
Yeah, they're now dropped to the bottom of the initiative. So it is our druid's turn.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you do?
What do you do?
So you're saying they're not that dangerous as the last one?
Well, she's taking. The joke is on the ninja principle. Is if you see one ninja, he's all powerful, world destroying.
Okay.
If you see a dozen ninjas, they're mediocre. If you see hundreds of ninjas, they're like
all
one
like
shot
one hit point.
takedowns.
Okay. So
That's what she means by the ninja principle.
I want to hit one of them, but
Okay.
they're so far back there, I don't know.
Guess what? What's your speed? You're 25.
15, 20,
Yeah,
25,
25.
30. So if you move like even half the distance, I know your thorn whip will be able to get these two. These guys have cover because they're between the rocks.
Yeah.
So you want to get like in a straight line, which most of you, believe it or not, are because their slings were shooting at you guys.
Yeah. Alright.
So you have cantrips, you have different abilities. What would you like to do to one?
I'm still learning.
The funny thing is, they're your size.
Chainmail.
They are my size.
They are your size.
Oh,
The
no.
Warhammer to look,
Yeah.
to look more like that.
You have Thorn Whip, you have... What other spells do you have? Because you may want to concentrate on using cantrips, so that way you're not burning any spells that you can't use later.
The problem is that I'm not sure which one's a cantrip.
It
If you
says
flip
0
it
at the
over,
top.
it will say 0. on
Zero.
the back
That,
of
like the
card
very
as well.
back one is a 0. And it'll say it on the card as well.
Yeah.
See, right, okay, hold on.
So
I'm going
here,
to show you.
this-
It's going to say that it's right underneath it says first level, like right under the name of it.
Yeah.
Small print. It tells you whether it's a first level
So
or it's a
this
0
one
level.
says
Yeah.
Transmutation Cantrip,
Do you have an idea?
and these are your level 1 spells.
It's just
So
Okay.
those two you have over there, you can cast unlimited.
Thorn
The
Whip.
other ones, you can only cast 2 spells per day.
So this one,
Yep,
the
so
cantrip, I can multiple times.
you can cast that one all day long. So you
was
can
thinking
cast
of
Thorn
this.
Whip? Okay, so what does the spell do?
You can you create a long vine whip,
Sure.
vine-like whip covered in thorns that lash out at your command towards the creature in range. Make a melee spell attack against the target.
So it's your spell attack number that you've got in the green highlighted area in your character sheet. It's ranged 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
You do want to move up to right here so you can hit one of these two, or pretty much the same spot for either of the group. Which one are you going to aim for?
The tiny one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're coming out there, you're casting your Thorn Whip spell, making a whip of plant grow out and whack out there. Okay, go ahead and roll your strike.
Can you read all of it? Because I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so
And it
material
doesn't
is
look
the stem of
exactly
a
like
plant
that.
with
It's more
thorns, so
talking
you've
about
got a
the
little
shape of
thorny
it.
stick.
Just sort of an idea.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your strike.
Which was
It's a d20 plus the number on your character sheet. And if it hits, the creature will take 1d6 piercing damage, and if it's large or smaller, you pull it 10 feet closer to you.
cool. So the modifier thing here? is what
So
I'm
it should
adding?
say spell attack modifier.
Like this.
8 plus 4.
Oh, that'll
Wait,
definitely
wait,
hit.
Wait. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Plus 4.
Okay, your whip flings out. Go ahead and roll a 1d6 for damage.
This one?
Yep.
You didn't even look.
I did. I trusted you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 1 point of damage and pulls this guy closer to you guys because the whip
And
goes
that was
out,
in the
hits,
sun,
and pulls it up.
directly.
And now his eyes are squinting horribly tight against the bright light.
It's definitely a disadvantage.
Are you going to do that back? Okay, so Anvilsprark. You see the druid lash out with plant life. Oh wow. Anvilsprark is charging the first one.
And I am.
Oh, and using your inspiration because
Yep.
you're very inspiring.
I got a +5, so a
That
natural 20.
That will easily hit.
Okay.
As you're bringing your warhammer down one-handed.
Okay, 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage as you guys see the dwarf run up there between the two rocks, swing her hammer down, and you just hear this horrible crunching sound as all of a sudden the kobold just folds under her blast with that hammer.
Oh, wow.
And you just hear the other one behind it just hiss.
Your next chuckles.
So, Glory, the dwarf has inspired you. You know you can do better. There was
do you
no
want
panache
to
in
go
that.
up to this one since that one's already, or do you want to take that one? What do you want to do? Take that one down, or take this one down?
I'm gonna go for the one in the back, but I'm going to. I don't know how everything works and how you do stuff.
Mhm.
So, what I would like to do is whip it and pull it back to me. I don't know how possible that is.
Oh, okay, so basically try to entangle it with your whip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and give me so basically sort of like what her power does.
Mhm.
Grab it and pull it back.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me, because you're going to want to try to entangle with the whip. And you're-
Okay.
So go ahead and, I was going to say...
It doesn't do a lot of damage. My idea is that I would do
Would
that
be a
and then I
dex
want to
roll,
step
or would
on
that
it.
be
Well,
a-
it's actually in the player's guide for the whip, I believe, is the actual mechanic for that, I think.
I have to make things difficult.
No, this is a good question, because in all of our D&D groups, we've never had a whip wielder.
No, you're putting on flavor text.
Yeah, and that's
I
always
have a natural whip,
acceptable.
and that's about it.
Nice.
So,
You're pulling an Indiana Jones.
I totally
How
am.
awesome is that?
And then I'm waiting for this combination of the bard to throw out ball bearings, and then you whip ball bearings and caltrops, and then whip.
I don't have caltrops yet, but
Whip
Watch
it.
me whip.
And whip it good.
Whip it good.
You see, she could be singing the song while you're
That's right.
Crack that whip.
Jesus Christ.
Break your bumps back.
And this is how these things happen. Okay, so apparently they don't list it for the whip, but they do have it for the net. Apparently whips don't, they have reach and finesse. They don't do entangling anymore.
Oh.
Okay, well
So I
I'll
can't do that then.
I'll give you the option of either or. Do you want to try to whip and pull him, and basically he'll get a strength DC check, which he's a very small creature and you're very strong. Basically, we'll do it like a entanglement,
Sure.
like a wrestle.
That's fine.
Okay, instead of damage. So go ahead and give me a strength check. Oh yeah,
18.
and I touched your dice.
20.
I rolled a 3. So you basically throw your whip out there, wraps around the guy, and you want to pull him out.
Yeah, I want to pull him out and I'm going to basically step on his face.
Okay, well since he did so horrible, I will say that he is prone in front of you, but it'll be your next turn to have to stomp him. Because,
But I will say that as soon as battle starts, you guys see like a and I seem to like stand a little straighter and act a little more intimidating. And I say, "You're mine!"
She
And
just
pull him
flipped
back.
the kill switch.
Yeah.
Like Cord, I like her.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Can I shoot him in the face?
Oh, easy.
I want to shoot him in the face.
Okay.
Alright. And that's what I do. Shoot
Yep.
things in the
Hey,
face.
shoot
Okay, I
him in the
forgot
face.
how to do an attack.
So look down at your weapon section.
Okay.
There should
Okay,
be
now
a
you're doing it with your short bow, so you have to roll the die.
You can still ask her.
So you got an 8 plus 5, you got a 13.
Unfortunately, with 13, that hits!
Yay! Alright, so now since you hit, then you
Are
roll
only
1d6 but add 3 points
Yeah,
to
only
it.
20.
Okay.
It's not like in 3.5 you had, if you got an 18
So,
to 19, you rolled again.
7
See,
points of
crit,
damage.
It's a crit.
It was just I remembered it. I was like, wait.
Oh, it's
I remember 18 and 19 being
Has, like,
different.
what?
So
Yeah,
okay,
in
I just
this
wanted to
version,
make
when
sure.
you crit, you basically roll double the amount of normal dice.
Okay.
So if you had 1d6 plus 3, it's 2d6 plus 3 for damage.
Right. Okay. And only on 20s.
I shot in the face for 7 points of damage.
And it just goes down dead
Okay.
as the root whip is withering away from it. Okay. Poor little guy. And it's their turn.
No, poor little guy. You mean his turn?
Yeah. Huh.
Well, no, the other one could go, he could try to get up.
He's gonna actually, in front of the big scary lady, going to...
Growling at
Pissed
him.
himself?
That's
He's
like
going
4
to...
times for his height.
He's gonna do 2 things, and one of these things is really stupid. The
He's
first
going
one
to pee himself.
is he's gonna stick you with his dagger.
You can try.
He's not in deficit?
Oh, he's still at a deficit.
Oh, I rolled
2
a
6s. Will a 9 hit you?
No.
As his dagger misses your foot, hits the ground right next to your foot. And here's the really stupid part, because he's going to try to scamper away from you.
Does that create an attack of opportunity?
That does provide an attack of opportunity.
I want to stomp on his face.
Or would you like to use
Use a
one of your
weapon.
weapons? It's more effective. Melee in 5th edition is not that lethal.
Okay, well then I will use my dagger to stab him in the face.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for
face.
dagger stab to the face.
9.
No, it's not a 1.
Oh, well, guess what? Because he's on his hands and knees,
And
you have
prone.
advantage.
So
So you get to
twice.
roll again and get the better of the 2 rolls.
11.
Well, you swing your weapon menacingly, but he is scampering away.
Oh, he's not entangled?
He's not entangled.
Okay.
He's scared.
He's,
Yeah, well, you know what? Your whip, if you move up a little bit, you can nail it with the whip.
and this one is going to go ahead and...
Bring it, Strophy.
I can't justify him being that brave. He's going to flick his sling at you really quick. He's going to sling a stone at you. Not.
Critical fail!
So he flicks his sling at you, and all
And
you
falls.
see is the rock and the sling go flying over your head.
Oh, he should have tripped on that one.
I kind of wish he'd hit something and
You know,
hit him
because
back
he lost
in the
his
face.
footing and fell.
Or the rock ricocheted and hit him in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll draw from the critical failure deck.
Come on, let's do something a little more dramatic. I kinda like the
I
falling.
can't stab a fucking thing in the face.
It was scared it ran.
Well, you are a lot taller.
Yeah, it was a long way down. I had to. Yeah.
He's wriggly.
He's wriggly. He wiggles and wriggles inside him.
Yeah. There was a tiefling who swallowed a kobold. I don't know why she swallowed a kobold.
Okay, so I'm busting out the Game Master's Toolbox critical fail deck.
Yes.
By the way, Andee, in case you haven't seen these, there's a company that actually makes cards for critical fail and critical success. So if you want to do more than just the double your damage, you want to use
Or
something
your
cool.
weapon broke.
Yeah, or you trip and fall. Let's take those 2 cards out. Just now unwrapping this for the first time.
Yay!
And not for us.
Yay! Even better.
Well, he took it out of you. The next attack deals minimum damage.
Oh, please, no.
Sorry.
My idea was better.
He lost the weapon. So let's go for one more from Mill.
Of course he lost the weapon. It's a friggin' sling. He's gonna need it.
Okay, this one works. We'll go with he lost his weapon plus hesitation. You lose your bonus action on your next turn.
Okay. Alright.
So no attack of opportunities if he survives long enough to get one. Okay,
so then,
back to the top of the
Mikesy.
order. Mikesy.
Whip it. Whip it good.
You
You will have
Okay.
to move up
That
a little.
one's dead. Well, do it for me because I can't.
Yeah, I already
Yep.
did.
Cool. Where am I going?
Well, you have this one that's crawling away, and
Well, this
you hear
one's
noise
behind.
over here. But
We're
clear
going for the
forward.
crawling away one. I'm taking it. Yeah,
Sure.
probably.
Yeah.
It's the 20, right?
Yeah.
4
Oh.
plus what again?
It's
Yeah,
what's in the green highlight there.
8.
All of a sudden, inspired by seeing the fighter with her whip, you whip your thorn whip, and it just snaps it kind of threateningly in its general butt direction, causing
You
it
hear a nice little yip.
to yip and yower.
Actually, you hear a curse of Draconic.
Yeah, Draconic is that. The Grey Lord will kill you.
Oh, sure you will.
Probably. So the rest of you is yip yip.
My turn.
Okay, Anvilsprark.
Going after him.
Okay. Now you will be disadvantaged squeezing in that small opening. It's for small-sized creatures. Oh.
Shit.
It's the dwarf and she squeezes
I don't
between
think
the rocks.
10 is good enough to hit.
10 is actually not good enough to hit. Unfortunately, it's looking at you with empty hands going, "Yiff!" I was surprised you just didn't throw a weapon through there.
I'm not going to throw my Warhammer.
Okay. It's good to know. Okay,
I don't
Glory.
have a throwing weapon.
Oh, you don't have a throwing
I have a crossbow, but...
Oh. So, Glory,
Mm-hmm.
you see the kobold running off. You know what to do.
I'm gonna throw my dagger at it.
You just left-hand dagger flick.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Does she get advantage because it's behind her? Or
Actually, it gets +2 to its armor class because on its knees.
13 plus my strength, right?
Your dex.
My
Daggers,
dex?
Yeah.
Because you're throwing.
So 15.
15. You go flicking out, and it actually does stick it in the back. Roll for damage. Normally, because when they're prone, they get
94?
should be 1d4 plus your
That one
dex.
would be... No, that would be strength, wouldn't it?
No, it should be dex. Because when you use the dex for the
Ooh.
look who rolls so much.
6.
And it just goes, and its legs stick out as your daggers in the back of its skull.
Take that, bitch!
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
Here in the force of Elandril, we elves defend the woods from beasts and men. I myself have helped drive off goblin raiders, slain a giant spider, and composed an elven symphony for the Blood Moon Harvest Festival, and that was before lunch. So when I'm not sliding down the trunk of a barbarian elephant beast after killing it and its occupants with only my dagger and a few arrows, I look forward to coming home to a Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service crafted specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handmade items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. As an elf, I appreciate quality craftsmanship, and Dungeon Crate delivers, even if it's put together by humans.
Sir, sentries have discovered several dwarves and a wizard trespassing in our woods.
I was wondering what that smell was. DungeonCrate.com. Are you ready? Let the adventure begin.
Be around adults, but actually adult.
Yeah.
Adults who actually adult while playing a game.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's adult. We choose to be silly.
Make it adult.
There is a book for that.
I do have the D&D erotica book.
Oh,
for
my.
3rd edition.
I think you guys would be the only people I play that with.
And it would probably have to have the drinking rolls.
Like, I looked at the book because he had it, and it's like, there's like a girdle of sex change.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the drinking rules?
Oh, basically, there's a whole slew of drinking rules for D&D.
Oh.
And when the GM eats, when the drinks, when the players drink.
Oh.
Not to mention, we wrote up that whole one adventure where literally it would be a night of drinking and D&D.
Oh no.
Because the pretense would be that you're being sent into the Swarm and Citadel with the gods of curse, you have to drink. So you kill a creature, you have to drink.
But then, unfortunately, my sister doesn't drink, so... And at the time, the only other person in our gaming group that would have drank moved away.
Aww.
So I never got to do it.
Definitely kind of bunch killed the idea.
Well, that would definitely be no. I was gonna say that would definitely be a not at a game store game.
No.
Oh, yeah. No.
That would be a let's play at my house or somebody's house to play.
Absolutely.